as well as Reading. Great to be here in the bright sunshine. 0-0 at this one at half-time. We were told there would be a second-half team for both teams, but confusingly, for me at least, it looks like some of the Reading starting line-up is back out for the second half. However, it looks like Gillingham are changing up. So, I will run through their team while we wait for confirmation. So in goal for Gillingham in the second half is Jake Turner. Then it's Harry Webster, Sam Gale, Andy Smith and Max Clark. That's your back four. There's Ethan Coleman, Harry Waldock, Damien Theodore and Harry Bridle, the midfield, with Jack Nolan and Josh Andrews. Certainly the Reading lineup looks to be the same. Well, Joel Pereira's come out, Lewis Wing, Charlie Savage, Kelvin Abrefa, Saki, Garcia, and here come the changes now for Reading. Right, so there's a few changes for Reading. We'll get our head around these as quickly as we can. So it's Ryan coming on at left back for Dorset. Game is underway now. Looks like Basil Tuma is on up front for Reading as well through the middle. Stickland goes long down the line, looking to release Saki. Just have to bear with me for a few seconds in this second half as I get my head around the Reading substitutes. Ball flicked on by the Gillingham striker, cleared by Ryan. Down to Savage for Reading. Savage up to Tuma, looks to flick on towards Garcia. And there's a foul, and Gillingham have a free kick. So O'Connor has made way for Michael Stickland, who takes up that centre-back positions. That's been headed out now for a throw to Gillingham on the left-hand side. And we have, I think, a trialist centre-back alongside Stickland. And they're going to have their hands full this after for the second half. And Josh Andrews, the big target man for Gillingham. Ryan heads the cross behind. Gillingham have it on the right-hand side now. Cross comes in, and that sails out for a goal kick. So the three substitutes at half-time for Reading are Basil Tuma for Mark O'Mahony, and then Paudie O'Connor, and Finlay Burns has been replaced by Michael Stickland, and a trialist at centre-back. And we're going to call trialist A for the rest of this half. Lewis Wing puts pressure on Josh Andrews. Ryan to take the throw. So there's also Ryan for Dorset was the other sub at half-time. Gale goes with the up and under into the Reading half. Wing watching it bounce, gets a foot onto it. Kamara, Tuma is fouled. Free kick to Reading just inside their own half. Savage to take. Takes it short to Wing. Returns the ball to Savage. Wing again. Now trialist A. Stickland goes long looking for Saki. wing, chests the ball down. Saki tidies up for Reading. Trialist A into Savage. Savage spreads it to Ryan now. Ryan to Kamara. Kamara. Now Savage. Trialist A. Crossfield pass. Headed away by Max Clark. Garcia again competing. Gillingham clear. Stickland takes it on his chest. Chapman's putting him under pressure, but the ball goes back to Pereira. He side foots it out confidently to Lewis Wing. Sets it now to Stickland, and the young centre-back brings it out and picks a nice pass to Abrefa now. Abrefa over the top looking for Tuma, who's got bags of pace, but it's too close to the goalkeeper, Jake Turner. And Garcia's put pressure on the keeper there. His pass is deflected off the Reading youngster, and it goes out to that left-back position. Gillingham clear their lines now with Clark. Long ball up to the big striker, the number 9, Josh Andrews, but Trialist A does well to win it back. Theodore, infield, uses Coleman for Gillingham. Smith for the home side, that wide, uses Clark. Garcia charges the ball down now, and Saki has it in midfield. Pokes it out wide to Garcia. Saki's considered his run on the right wing. Gets the cross in low. Oh, and Basil Tuma nearly getting on the end of a mix-up there between the goalkeeper and Andy Smith. A little glimpse of goal there for Basil Tuma, and it's gone behind for the 4th corner of the game to Reading, which Charlie Savage is going to take. And we're hearing the Reading fans. We can't see them from the TV gantry. We can certainly hear them to our left, getting excited there by that last attack. And Charlie Savage to take the corner, left-footed in-swinger. Low into the near post. It's not dealt with. It's flicked up into the edge of the 6-yard area. Theodore sets it. Abrefa's got it back for Reading on the left wing. Theodore's defended well. And there's a foul on the Gillingham defender, which will give them the release from that pressure. Goalkeeper Jake Turner to take. From the right back position for Gillingham. 50 minutes on the clock here at Priestfield. Gillingham 0, Reading 0. Long clearance there with the Gillingham keeper getting plenty of encouragement from the Reading fans who were right next to him there. Josh Andrews' header goes out for a throw to Reading, taken by Ryan. Cleared forwards by Savage. Stickland into Saki, 50-50. Keenly contested between the two players. And then Savage fouls his man. It's a free kick to Gillingham. Ethan Coleman is over the ball. It'll be Jack Nolan to take the free kick for Gillingham. Left-footed in-swinger from the free kick. Andrews will be the target, I think. He goes off to the back post, and it's into the area and cleared by Wing. Ball was nodded across by Coleman. No one gambled from Gillingham though, and Wing was able to clear with ease. But Gillingham come again on the left-hand side. Cross comes in again. Wing is there once more. Helped on by Savage. Garcia gets up over Clark. Clark wins the second ball. Hooks it over his shoulder onto the edge of the area. Flicked on by Bridle. Saki down the line. Garcia can't keep it in play, and it's a throw to Gillingham. Clark. Andy Smith to Sam Gale. Right footed over the top now. Tries to release Theodore. Bounces onto the edge of the area. Pereira's there to gather. Pulls the ball out now to Stickland. Abrefa down the line. Looking for Garcia. Defended by Clark. It's a throw in. Noel Hunt, the Reading manager there, quick off the draw to catch that one. Passes the ball down to Bradford to take the throw. Ball flicked on by Garcia. Talking to Noel in the week, asked him if he missed this stage of the season as a former pro. Obviously a lot of hard yards put in, a lot of physical work to lay the foundations, but he said at times he just wanted to get in and join in with the boys. He's still got the bug. Stickland uses trialist A. Picks out the pass to Savage. Now Savage helps it on left hand side. Ryan's on the overlap. Cross comes in looking for Tuma. Reading clear their lines, but Abrefa has it, edge of the area. Takes it down the right wing, uses Lewis wing. Wing cross comes in, hits the back of Jack Nolan, and it's Reading's 5th corner of the game. And it's the Reading fans in good voice at the moment to our left for this pre-season friendly. 54 minutes on the clock. Gillingham 0, Reading 0. Savage rolls it to wing. Back to Savage with a better angle. Cross comes in, it's heading clear. A lot of shirt pulling there from both players, one from Gillingham and then on Abrefa. No foul given. Refs has let a lot go in this one, but he seems to have done for both teams. Smith. Crossfield pass for Gillingham is pinpoint. Ball on that left-hand side. Nolan cross comes in, looking for the big number 9. Josh Andrews. Split behind by Ryan, and it's Gillingham's corner. The number 7, Nolan's going to come and take this one. Goes into the edge of the 6-yard area now. Trialist A heads clear for Reading. Clark swings it towards Nolan. Ryan is there to defend again. Reading working hard to stop the cross coming in. Basil Tuma there. Coming deep. Gale. Uses Jake Turner, the keeper now, halfway inside his own half. Strokes it right-footed into the Reading right-back position. Abrefa's there. And then watches that bounce out harmlessly for a goal kick. Under pressure from Harry Waldock, but comfortable for Kelvin Abrefa, and it's a goal kick which Joel Pereira will take. Reading subs on the far side doing an intensive warm-up as well. No doubt they'll be testing us all out with some changes soon. Ryan down the line. Kamara runs in field. Sets it back to Wing. Wing uses Savage now, left-hand side. Ryan back to Savage. Wing gets the shout from Pereira in goal. He has the ball on the edge of the D now. Uses Stickland. Stickland, Reading moving the ball well. Now it's Garcia on the right wing. Rolls it back to Stickland, now Wing. Wing over the top, looking for Garcia again, who's got inside here, up against Clark. Controls. Right on top of the goal line now by the corner flag on that right-hand side for the Royals. Uses Abrefa. Now Wing. Wing with a little give and go with Saki. Still Wing. Cross ricochets off 2 players. The final touch they came off the left back Max Clark, and it's Reading's 6th corner of the contest. Lewis Wing is there to take it. Right-footed outswinger. It was Gillingham from a corner from this side in the end of the first half that nearly broke the deadlock with a header coming on the underside of the crossbar. This one comes in now from Wing. Trying stays there to meet it, and is crowded out at the near post, and it goes out for a goal kick. Goal kick to be taken by Jake Turner. Gillingham play their way out, but they lose the ball to Lewis Wing, who heads the ball down. Picked up again though by Gillingham. Waldock goes towards Nolan. Nolan's in the box now, cuts onto his right. Right-footed shot, flashes across the face of goal, not far from the top corner, but harmlessly past the post of Joel Pereira into the empty Raynham end, and it remains 0-0. Goal kick to Reading. Stickland now from the short goal kick, edge of the area, rolls it to Abreffa. Pereira waving the red shirts forwards. Stickland back to Pereira. Trialist A. Marauds forwards and just puts the ball in field, but it can't find a Reading shirt. Reading win it back though. Here's Trialist A again. Looking for Kamara. Throw to Reading, back to Trialist A. Seeing plenty of the ball here. Ryan. Wing. Back to Trialist A. Squares it across the centre circle now to Stickland. Stickland into the Gillingham half, right hand side. Garcia. Skips away from Clark, who's been fouled throughout there, but stayed on his feet. Referee's now taken it. It's quickly taken by Reading. Saki cuts it back low, and that's a foul this time by Garcia on Clark. Just returning the compliment, and free kick to Gillingham there. Quickly taken free kick by Reading initially. Cut back by Saki, couldn't pick out a red shirt. And free kick will be taken by Jake Turner. Long clearance now down the middle. Up towards Josh Andrews, the big number 9. Nolan on that left-hand side in the 7. Can't find the underlapping run of Max Clark, but does win a throw for Gillingham. Clark will take it. 0-0 here at Priestfield. Looks like a long throw coming up from the left back. In fact, he goes short now to Andy Smith. Back to Clark. Cross comes in. Gets too much on it. Theodore keeps it in play for Gillingham on the right wing. Ryan, though, defends well. Stops the run and the cross, and then clears for Reading. Sam Gale shows too much of that to Basil Tuma. He gets the 50-50 on, and it wins. Well, it goes out for a throw to Gillingham. Bit of confusion here. I think you could probably hear that on the mic actually, saying that the assistant had pointed towards Reading's throw. I thought it was a Gillingham throw, watching it from up here. It was in fact a Gillingham throw. Cross comes in, cleared by Abreffa. Smith heads it down to Clark. Left back for Gillingham now down the line. Picks out the run of Waldock. And it's cleared. It's gone out of play for a throw to Gillingham first, which Clark will take. Smith is the recipient again, the big centre-back. Right-footed towards the big striker, Josh Andrews. Wins the second ball. Good tackle by Ryan. Saki. A bit of head tennis there between Gillingham and Reading. Saki heading that one out. Throw in to Gillingham left-hand side. 63 minutes on the clock. Need the team able to find a way through in this one yet. Smith. Crossfield pass. Picks out Harry Webster, the right back. Throw to Gillingham. Long throw down the line. Throw will be taken by Webster. Webster, I think, rolling up a long one here. And it comes now. A huge throw into the 6-yard area. Headed clear by Stickland. Chip back in. Big striker. Andrews on the end of it. Can't get anything goal bound. And the cross from Theodore is charged down, and it is another corner to Gillingham. Jack Nolan goes across to take this one. Nolan to take this now, left-footed in swinger. Good delivery. Stickland there again to head clear. Tuma on the scene as well. It's a throw to Gillingham, who will wind up a long one here. Harry Webster goes across from right back all the way to that left wing to take this, so and then ends up throwing it in short to Nolan. He gives it back to Webster. Into the box. Gale finds Theodore on the right wing. Gale again. Well defended by Kamara. He wins the throw for Reading in the left back position. "65 minutes on the clock. Both teams called across for a drinks break, and here come the substitutions. Oh, this will keep me busy. I wouldn't want to be the fourth official here. Well, both teams having a drink now. I think the announcer's maybe going through the subs here, but he might as well be reading out train times here, because I can't understand a word he's saying. So we're going to have to try and work this out ourselves. Well, whatever he did say, he's got a round of applause, so I feel like I've missed out there. No, it looks like Garcia's coming off. Lewis Wing as well, heading down the tunnel, along with Charlie Savage, a breath for two, and Kamara. So, Joel Pereira making way. So Jack Stevens in goal. Jerry Okine-Peters as well, and Emmanuel Osho. Trialist B in midfield too, alongside Shea Spencer, and then Jacob Borgnis and Ashak Ahmed makes up the back four. Right back now. So Reading then, Jack Stevens in goal, a back four of Ahmed, Trialist A, Stickland the skipper now, John Ryan. Into midfield, it's Shea Spencer, Trialist B, Borgnis, Okine-Peters, Tuma and Osho. Tuma heads in field. Stickland to Ryan. Long clearance now towards Tuma. Gale wins the header. Okine-Peters on this left-hand side. Ryan to take the throw. Tuma heads the ball back to Ryan. Ryan forwards, looking for Okine-Peters. Trialist B wins the header. And then Stickland goes through. And I think that's gone out for a throw. It's in that far left corner. I can't quite see it. If I lean out on the gantry, you're going to see the back of my head. And no one wants to see that, although it is my better side. Stickland for Reading goes back now. Ahmed looking for a long crossfield pass. I'll show the recipient of that one, but he can't get near it, so he goes out for a goal kick to Gillingham, which will be taken by Jake Turner. Right-footed long goal kick from the Gillingham keeper. Trialist A gets up alongside Andrews, comes away with the ball, uses Ryan. Ryan now goes back to Jack Stevens for his first touch of the game. Substitute keeper for Reading, rolls it out to Stickland on the right-hand corner of the Reading penalty area. He goes across to Trialist A. Back to Stickland. Crossfield pass now. Picks out O'Kine Peters. Tries to bring in Ryan. Overlapping from full-back, but Gillingham defend, sorry, and it is but still in play. Thought I might have gone out for a throw. Has gone out for a throw now to Gillingham, halfway inside their own half on their right-hand side. Good defensive cover from Shea Spencer. Another throw. Sam Gale goes back to the keeper, who gets a bit too much air on that one. It lands on the halfway line on the head of Trialist A. Heads it back towards O'Kine Peters, and it's now through to the goalkeeper, Jake Turner. Smashes it out to that far side to Max Clark. Stickland catches Josh Andrews. Andrews, who got himself in there and on the blind side of Stickland there, he then caught the full benefit of the right boot of Stickland. No malice in that one, but the referee's given that as a free kick. Rightly so. Free kick to Gillingham. Left-footed. Cross coming up from Nolan. Reading defending the edge of their penalty area. And it comes now. Don't think anyone got a touch, and that goes out for a goal kick. Jacob Borgness there, I think, was the nearest for Reading, but he managed to withdraw his header. Trialist B into Ryan. Ryan back now to Trialist A. Stickland, right-hand side for Reading, goes down the channel, but Osho's nowhere near that one. That goes right the way through to the goalkeeper for Gillingham, Jake Turner. Rolls the ball onto the edge of his area and then sweeps it to Clark on the left-hand side. Coleman doesn't get a touch in now, and now Tuma rolls the ball into the edge of the area to Osho. Has he won a corner? He hasn't. He goes out for a goal kick. Jake Turner with the goal kick for Gillingham. We have had 72 minutes of this one. It's Gillingham 0, Reading 0. This is pre-season. We've had a load of subs as well. Gillingham with a completely different team in this second half. As have Reading now, who got to the drinks break to make 7 changes. And John Ryan with a loose pass back to Stevens gives away an unnecessary corner to Gillingham for Reading to defend now. Pace has certainly drops off, I think, from that first half, and substitutions do disrupt the flow of the game. But vital minutes for both sets of players here. Nolan to take the corner, left-footed in-swinger. In it comes now to the back post. Smith heads it back into the danger zone for Gillingham, but it's a comfortable take for Stevens, who bowls the ball out now to Tuma. Tuma now, he's got bags of pace and he's really showing it as well now, away from Theodore. It's a great run from Tuma, cuts it in field. O'Kine-Peters inside the box, quick feet, bought himself the angle and some space for a shot, and he's put his left-footed shot high and wide. He did the difficult bit as he came to pull the trigger there, just a miss hit from Jerry O'Kine-Peters, but fantastic break from Reading. Pace from Tuma, pace to burn there. Theodore couldn't compete with him. It was a nice little ball in field too. But Reading unable to capitalise from that platform. Goal kick from Gillingham, deep into the Reading half, flicked on. Away by Ahmed. Borgness and Osho win a throw for Reading right in front of the Gillingham bench. Gareth Ainsworth on the edge of his technical area. Noel Hunt a few yards down the line on the very edge of his too. Trialist A, centre back for Reading. To Trialist B, just inside the Gillingham half. Back in now to Shea Spencer. Spencer to Stickland. Stickland out to Osho. Borgness down the line. Osho. Oof. 50-50. Sound like a gun going off, those two coming together there. That wasn't a pre-season tackle, but both players bounced off each other. It's Harry Bridle with that one. Reading now, O'Kine-Peters. Tuma inside the area. Tuma still going. Won't sit down for a Reading player to get a shot, and Coleman hooks it clear. Trialist A can't get there, and Josh Andrews has the ball in the right channel. He's inside the area. Holds it up well, and then the cross comes in, and it's a really poor cross from Harry Bridle, who apologises to his teammates there. It was a lovely bit of hold-up play from Josh Andrews there, and Bridle wasted that opportunity from Gillingham. Game's starting to open up a touch here. Trialist A to Ryan, back to Trialist A. Goes out wide to Stickland. Stickland. Back to Jack Stevens. Trialist B. Thinks it over the top now for Ryan. Ryan is well forward from left back. Gets there first. He's offside. Offside flag goes up when he touches the ball. It'll be a free kick then in the right back position for Gillingham. 76 minutes on the clock here at Priestfield. Gillingham 0, Reading 0. The Royals now with a completely different lineup to that started the game. That's up Gillingham, who changed theirs at half time. The Royals doing it in 2 attempts. 4 subs at half time, 7 on the drinks break halfway through the second period. Trialist A with the header down to Bridle. Bridle out to the left hand side. Cross comes in from Clark. All Stickland shanks his clearance. That goes behind for a corner. Nolan goes across to take it. Fans in the Medway stand have been enjoying the sunshine in that lower tier this afternoon. It's a roasting hot day here in Kent. Ideal for both sets of players to get that fitness in the tank. Here's Nolan now crossing in. Andrews gets up. Josh Andrews will always be the target in these situations. The tall striker wins the header, but he heads it 10 yards wide of the post. And he's well marshalled as well by the Reading defence. Here comes Trialist A now. Squares it to Stickland, who gave away that corner. Ryan is just to the outside. Trialist A uses Shea Spencer now, and now Stevens, who had numerous League One appearances for Cambridge United last season. Trialist B gets onto the loose ball in midfield, looking for Tuma. Tuma's done well to bounce through a few challenges. Wins it back again. But Nolan does well for Gillingham under pressure, but trialist B for Reading looks lively. Message coming in from the States. Why do we refer to trialists rather than their name? Well, it's an agreement between both clubs here as they look at players at this stage of the season. And also, the flip side of that is it allows anyone who is here to spend much of the game looking on Google Images to try and work out who they are or listening to their names. No doubt on social media later the Reading fans would have worked out who everybody is. But for the purpose of commentary, we get to call them trialists, and I'm just relieved that there's only two in this half for Reading. Ball into the area. Coleman. Cleared now long. Looking for Theodore. Trialist A is underneath it. Takes it down on his right thigh. Controls beautifully. Into Spencer. Back to Trialist A. Finds Trialist B. Puts the ball out into the right wing looking for Osho. Clark is there to defend. And it's good cover from Ahmed as well. Stops the clearance, and Max Clark just connected with Osho whilst defending that situation and has pulled up a bit here. Referee just goes to check on his health. And it will be a throw to Gillingham if Max Clark is okay to continue. He's walking a little gingerly. Not sure if Gillingham have got any subs left. And there's 10 minutes to go in this one. Max Clark will try and run this one off, although fitness is paramount at this stage of the season. You don't want to be picking up injuries either side. Clark to take the throw. Coleman up against Toomer, who's been lively this second half since coming on at half time. Andrews chests it down to Nolan. Ryan gets the ball back to Stevens. Takes it on his chest on the edge of his area. Uses Stickland. Stickland finds Trialist A to Trialist B on the halfway line, left hand side for Reading. Trialist B again. Back to Trialist A. Crossfield pass, looking for Ahmed. I think it's fair to say the subs have interrupted the flow of this one. First half was fiercely competitive from out to what looked to be well-drilled sides up against each other. The amount of subs at this stage of the season in pre-season to be expected. There's Toomer, who's done really well there, holds the ball up, gets it back from Trialist B. Sets it now to Ryan on the left-hand side. Ryan, cross comes into the back post, looking for Osho. Gets on the end of it, but can't put anything goalwards, and it's a goal kick to Gillingham. And we have 8 minutes left of this one. Gillingham 0, Reading 0. Reading head to Ireland on Tuesday after a behind closed doors friendly beforehand in the week, before returning to take on Tottenham Hotspur at the Select Car Leasing Stadium next Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff. Taking on the Europa League champions. Tickets available for that one. They'll also be available on Wales TV on the following Saturday. 2 weeks today, Reading taking on Portsmouth at the Select Car Leasing Stadium as well. Again, that one, tickets available as well as streaming on Wales TV. Spencer, back to Ahmed. Stevens to Trialist A. Trialist A gets away from Andrews, who fouls him. Free kick to Reading. Baldness to Stickland. Stickland just inside the Gillingham half now. Baldness returns the ball back to the keeper, Stevens. Stevens back to Stickland. Here's trialist A. It's Okai and Peters. Stickland. Stickland again. Changing passes with Spencer. Toomer on the right wing tries to collect the pass from Osho. Doesn't stick and it goes out for a throw to Gillingham in the left back position. 6 minutes left of this one. I think the keeper really called into action so far in this second half. Here's Sam Gale. Up to Theodore. Ryan gets a foot in. Trialist B there as well. Trialist B, left hand side for Reading. Ryan's done well on the left wing. He's inside the area. Cuts it back now. Emmanuel's there. He's not connected. It was a free header. Emmanuel Osho, free header 2 yards out. And he holds his head in his hands there as he realises how close he was to breaking the deadlock. Fabulous wing play from the left back, John Ryan. Free kick to Gillingham. Coleman's to take. Referee having a long conversation with trialist B. Nolan to take the free kick for Gillingham. Nolan again now looks up, left-footed, swings it into the danger zone. Too much on that. Josh Andrews, a full-on attempt to keep that in play. Trialist A into Toomer. Spencer, trialist A to trialist B. Ryan, well forward to get on this left-hand side. Trialist B, strokes it into Spencer. Back to trialist A. And B. And A again. They've done it deliberately, I think. Andrews. Ball through the middle now. Trialist A getting back. It's the centre back. Goes down. Big shout for a penalty. Referee not interested. He was trying to keep up with play himself. Sam Gale striding forward to centre back there, toe to toe with trialist A. No foul, says the referee. No shot on target either. Spencer. Okai and Peters is fouled. By Webster, the boos ringing out for the officials now. These fans have certainly missed competitive football now, getting their chance to boo the officials. 3 minutes to go to full time, plus stoppages. Ryan on the left-hand side, up against Theodore. Low cross. Finds Okai and Peters now. Trialist B, dinks in the cross. Osho again the target. Doesn't get on the end of it and it goes out for a goal kick to Gillingham. Both benches having to shield their eyes from the bright sunshine here in Kent this afternoon. Jake Turner with the goal kick, goes long. Puts it out towards the gantry. I thought I was going to get a touch then. Toomer. Sets it well. Nolan takes the ball away and now it's gone back to the keeper. Smith has collided with Toomer. Smith a little upset with Toomer for running into him there, but I think both players' eyes firmly on the ball. The referee's just checked on Smith to make sure he's okay, which is why the game's been stopped. Went down heavily. And Jake Turner to take the free kick. Goes long, looking for Clark. Andrews has the ball taken away from Borgness. Tuma and Smith continue flirting with each other, and it's a free kick to Reading. A bit of off the ball there, and the referee spotted it. Free kick then, which will be taken by Stickland. On the halfway line, 89 minutes on the clock. Can Reading find a late breakthrough here at Priestfield? Crossfield pass. Theodore wins the header. Try this beat, hooks it towards Borgness. Spencer loses out to Coleman. And Clark, who's not looked comfortable since that knock, shanks his clearance. It's a scruffy bit of play, ball in the air. Oh, and now Tuma has upset Sam Gale. Nothing friendly about that. It's good to see Basil Tuma going physical. Gale as well, standing up to the physical test. And, well, for those that have come and paid the money today, and if you've paid to stream this as well, you've seen teams putting a physical effort in. Certainly not shirked on any challenges. Everyone shakes hands now and it's all good. Jake Turner with the free kick, halfway inside the Gillingham half, centrally placed. We are in stoppage time. I think we're all looking at the referee to blow up here, I think. And he does. Good that he was listening.